very pleasant good evening. Welcome to Bahamian Artists. I'm Charles Carter. The Bahamian songwriter KB is, without a doubt, the most prolific songwriter in the Bahamas these days. And I want you to listen to this. I think he's perhaps the most prolific Bahamian songwriter of all times. And think about that now. I'm talking now from George Simonette and Blind Blake in the 50s. I'm also including our good friend Ronnie Butler and Eddie Minnis in the 70s, and a whole lot of people in between. But from a career that started really in 1987 with his first recording of Juicy Susie to right now in the year 2007 with Belly Yuck Contest, KB has been surprising and delighting Bahamian audiences for years. And you would be surprised yourself when you think of all the songs that he's created and all the artists he's influenced. And KB, it's a pleasure to welcome you to Bahamian Artists. This has been a long time in coming, but I mean, I made that comparison even talking about my heroes, 007 and my good friend Jay Mitchell. But you have been very, very productive. Did you always want to be an entertainer?
Good evening, and thank you very much for those kind words. Hope you don't get me hurt. I always love entertaining. Well, less of entertainment. I always like writing. I always love literature, and I love stories. And that was a part of my life. Entertaining came later with my brothers hanging out and just entertaining each other. But basically, I was always kind of shy to the stage. I was always a shy and laid-back person.
Your father's Bodie, and Bodie, who lived to be 95, told me that the Bodies are really descended from a French family of great mathematicians and very spiritual. Do you feel that kind of sense as well about yourself?
Well, you saying he never told me that one. I mean, I've got a lot of stories from Daddy, but I do feel the spiritual connection. The other mathematicians, I'm not a good math guy. I'm horrible at that. I'm more the English guy, but Daddy gave us a lot of, he gave us a lot of metaphysical insight. He always gave us spiritual insight. So I do feel those things, but the Bodies, I guess, I never knew much of the Bodies and what we all about because of Daddy and all the kids he had to deal with anyway. So I was the last one of the totem pole, so I never got all the insight I could have gotten from